What's going on? This is Smoke This Over. And the title of this is Real Wrestling. Now, as some of y'all ain't figured out yet, I am a pro wrestling fan. I'm a geek for it. I watch it from New Japan to the American to I even watch the Mexican shit if I can find it. But the reason why I came on to talk about this, because I know a lot of people ain't gonna view this unless you're a true wrestling fan. So this ain't for your gossip bloggers or people looking for drama. This ain't it. Um, NXT UK had a match. I dare say a match of the year candidate. It was physical. It was brutal. It was Ilya Dragunov versus Walter for the UK title. For some people that don't know, you need to go to WWE Network, get that free trial. You need to see this match. This is real pro wrestling. They was beating the crap out of each other, chopping each other. It was. I didn't realize it was 20 minutes. I thought it was a 30-minute match until I sat here and listened to Brian Alvarez and Wrestling Observer actually told it how long the match was. I was like, okay, this is interesting. It's kind of crazy how they beat each other up. It went back and forth, inside out the ring. But it kind of didn't surprise me because I actually had the chance to see them wrestle. I saw a match from, I think, what is it? Wild Side Extreme Wrestling from Germany. Y'all need to check that out too. They got some good shit. The stuff that they got on WWE Network ain't shit. You gotta actually go to their YouTube or check out their streaming service. But man, that match was brutal as it comes, man. I ain't even gonna front. And Walter is a big dude. Like, Walter's a huge dude. He's the kind of dude that if a girl got mad at you type shit, y'all at the bar, and he walked up there with the boyfriend, you might would apologize to the girl. It's that serious. So like I said, the end result, Walter retained the title after a brutal match. So I was surprised about that. The other thing y'all need to check out is Ring of Honor, their latest episode, which had the finals of the pure title, the pure championship match. Some people that don't know wrestling, Ring of Honor is one of those promotions that been around for a long time. They ain't the top tier. They got a lot of syndicated shows that comes on, maybe Fox, owned by Sinclair, whatever. But they had a title 15 years ago, which was considered pure rules. They have a certain amount of rope breaks. You can get disqualified for punching, so on. It was a straight up wrestling match. Well, the finals was Tracy Hot Sauce Williams versus a brother who, believe it or not, is 5'4". I didn't even realize this. He's also Jordan Grace's, aka Trisha Parker. She's on Twitter. Boyfriend, or husband, what have you. He's Jonathan Grissom, the Octopus. He got that name for a reason. He will stretch you out. Well, this match was a great wrestling match. No gimmicks, no bullshit, no silly. What I grew up and was accustomed to watching. Like, sometimes I go on the WWE Network and I watch Mid-Atlantic and I watch Mid-South because that's what I grew up on. See, y'all that might be listening to this, y'all grew up on more of WCW doing the cruiserweights and no. I remember Ric Flair when he was young. I remember when they came to Dorton Arena every Tuesday. I remember with Jim Cornette when he was slim. Period. Y'all seeing Telly Blanchard and Arn Anderson. I saw these guys when they was at the height of their career. Not WWE Brainbuster days. No. Horsemen. Still, greatest match to me of all time is the I Quit cage match between, I think it was Great American Bash 96, I think. Don't kill me on that date. between him and Magnum TA for the United States title. That actual feud to me is one of the best feuds of all time. But don't get it twisted. When people get mad at Jim Cornette or what have you, understand he talking about what wrestling should be. Wrestling should display a contest. That's why I like New Japan Pro Wrestling. Because New Japan Pro Wrestling, it gives you that to a certain extent. They treat it as a sport. You know, I paid $9.99 a month for New Japan Pro Wrestling to watch them. Because it's that good. I paid that before I paid the damn WWE Network, believe it or so. Don't get it twisted, I'm an AEW fan, but it's like, with wrestling, you're going to get, sometimes you got to sift through the bullshit to see the good shit. And sometimes the bullshit actually might be pretty good. But, nah, I ain't even go for it. It's, these two matches here to me really, really spoke volumes. Even to when the show with Ring of Honor, because they were doing that tournament for the past couple of weeks, when you saw the other feuds, they kind of mean something because it stuck out more because you've been seeing this straight up legit wrestling matches. Now the question is what's going to happen after this. And then you also got Impact, who had doing a murder mystery with the wrestling wedding, which never ever works out. So, but no, like I said, I mean, I love professional wrestling. I never stopped liking it. I never stopped wanting to watch it. You know, it's just professional wrestling is more about, well, our style, the United States style, is more about the storylines. It's not centered around what happens in the ring. Really, more so, what happens outside the ring is brought forward in the ring. While in other promotions, such as New Japan, maybe even with, to a certain extent, even Ring of Honor, it's more about what happens inside the ring that makes the story. Because like with New Japan, they literally have like press conferences afterwards for their matches or what have you. They are more sports-based. Ring of Honor is trying to do that. I want to see if they can continue with it. But it is highly impossible for pro wrestling to be sports-based anymore. Because once Vince McMahon said wrestling is a work, it's scripted, it kind of killed that. It destroyed that. And the thing that you gotta take into account with that is that once you delegitimize something, it opens the door for it to become something else. Because let's be honest, if wrestling was never be taught to be or told, or we knew that it was fake 100%, and they still made it as a sports base, you wouldn't have half the shit. You wouldn't be seeing hurricanranas. You wouldn't be seeing the flying and all that stuff, because they would want it to be as realistic of a fight as you can get it. So, I mean, now, ever since the Boneyard match became such a big thing with the cinematic, now you got a lot of cinematic shit. Even Impact is doing a lot of it. But, like I said, but these two matches, to me, epitomize what pro wrestling used to be and what it could be again if someone actually made it look that serious. You know, these guys, I mean, even to the, I even like NXT UK's match with the British Heritage Cup, where it's the Duchess of Queensberry rules. Oh, some of you millennials like, what the fuck? No. The Duchess of Queensberry rules were the rules that actually what we have for modern boxing, UFC, and at one point professional wrestling did that, where everything was done by rounds. So in the UK, they used to do 6 3-minute rounds, and you either won by knocking them out, or you win 2 falls. The last time something like that was done that people saw America audience had was, I'm about to fuck y'all head up, Ric Flair versus William Regal in the Duchess of Queensberry rules match. Yeah. Oh, Flair won. And look it up on YouTube. Look it up on YouTube. Flair versus Steven Regal, Duchess of Queenberry rules match. That I actually seen that shit. So, and see, that's what I love about professional wrestling. There's so many different aspects. There's so many different styles. You got Japan, you got the strong style, you got the American style over here. You got the Mexican lucha libre. You got the British strong style. You know, period. So, but if you're trying to get into professional wrestling, well, as a fan, what you need to do is look up Ring of Honor Pure Championship Finals. Tracy Hot Sauce Williams and Grissom. And look up the NXT UK Heavyweight Championship match between Walter and Dragunov. Okay? Gotta go. Life is a learning experience. Hold on, baby. Life is a learning experience. If you ain't learned anything, what's the point of the experience? Take care.